Why, hello everyone! Welcome back to another video by me, Fortitude Fence. More with some good old KDA. So playing against average Blob here. Changed his name here to I think it's George S. Patton. I think that's who it's supposed to be. But anyway, though, so after having played out like twice with KDA. I think I finally learned my lesson about how to play against the Blob, which we won't really talk about too much. But we're not doing the tank platoon opener. That is for sure, because that is just like a very dumb idea. It doesn't work so good against like 3rd Armored and 119th, because they just get the super duper heavy tanks. And these things will take forever for me to kill with this fucking T-62. Oops, slow down. So, my thought process this game, anyway, which is just kind of like shove a recon into here and then shove an FGG9 to try to cover it. And so ideally, like, I can retreat or something if it just gets run up by like infantry or something, or like an IFV, or a BTR. And then we're gonna shove some more infantry, like recon and whatnot. I got 2 squads of it. I got SPG-9 again, just to try to cover off and defend against any infantry rushes across here. And then just a T-62 tank to just provide some MG fire and some tank gun fire. And then just a single book. And that's because I'm very light on the ground, but that's because I'm doing a 3-plane opener here. And I've actually, I think I've economized something like... shit, I don't know how much it was. I think I saved like extra 100 points at the start, or maybe more. I think it was like 150. And that's because I plan on buying nothing but planes for the first 3 minutes. Oops, we'll go over to his side here now. So he's gonna try to rush me with Spetsnaz. I've kind of learned my lesson from him that he likes to rush if he can. 3 Iglas. All triple vet because of this command unit, which is like absolutely wild. So he doesn't have a very great availability on Iglis. But TUD start and UVK and some supply. So rather decent, it's not very heavy AA, but kind of heavy AA. It's rather balanced opening from him. But anyway, we'll switch into the neutral perspective. I can hear this bad boy, so I'm gonna go straight for it with my 3 fucking planes. And I'm doing a chopper rush of my own here. So that's that unit did. He's average Blob knows like a thing or two, and he knows that KDA doesn't have very good forward deploy, so he can just like rush me pretty good. But now it's my turn to rush him, because he doesn't have very good forward deploy either. Pretty funny. Yeah, I'll try to switch into just try to use these things as like ground strafers and try to ground strafe the Spetsnaz in these buildings here. When and if I can get an eye on target here. The classic KDA, they can't see shit. Luckily though, I'm just able to see these. I don't know how or with what. So besides like trying to rocket them, chopper them, I'm gonna try to ground strafe them too if I can. Yeah. So that's all the Iglas did. And then I bought 2 more bombers first tick, and it's exactly to go hunt for this Tunguska. So the Tunguska is dead now. I mean, I lost a chopper unfortunately, but I managed to keep one alive. So I do have a pretty good temporal control, so I can't just get fast moved down by these T-80Us and whatnot. And now the game's going to switch into kind of like a stalemate scenario. Because he's going to need to buy more AA or ASF or something. And I've really hemmed him into here. This unit can pretty much just clear up all of this. Okay, this is a really weird scenario right here. Why is this? I've noticed this like quite a bit where units in buildings and whatnot, they just can't seem to shoot at other units. Oh, I'm an idiot. That'd be why. It's got a different range. I played a game against like mixed 90 and I had that issue. but it wasn't because of the gun range. But that makes sense then. So he bought out 2 fighters. I got 4 fighters of my own. This will be a bit of an interesting scenario. I'm very surprised that he didn't try to pull it back, evac. I mean, he's kind of just sort of like going for her. So I kill 1, I lose 1. I stun that one. And luckily, I don't lose that one. I kind of trying to get on the back of it because I use it as like a ground strafer though. It's got no cannon ammo, so like that one gets away. But in the meantime, I brought in another bomber and I bombed his infantry that was over here. So now I got something like 4 fighter planes, or I had 4 fighter planes and I had 3 bombers. So now I got like 3 fighters and 3 bombers. Because of the UDs are kept back by the AT plane here. Not AT plane, AT chopper. I'm able to bring up the T-62, and that's really just making the difference here. Just a single unit with the SPG-9 here. Yeah. very scrappy game. Not a whole lot on the field. He's gonna bring up 2 more Tunguskas. I'm gonna try and shove a recon in here, but it just instantly dies. Spetsnaz are really good, and then yeah. So now, like, I can't see shit. I'm kind of gonna pull back because I can't try to like overextend my KDA into this tower if he just kills it up with the Spetsnaz and the T-80 UDs, because then I'm really boned. Like I need the recon for the planes. I heard an HEGM noise over here. I don't know if it was just like a sound bug or something, because like I thought there was like an HEGM unit over here shooting at my stuff, because I could hear literally like an HEGM flying off over here. I just the weirdest bug. So I bought 2 like choppers for like no reason because of that, because I thought he was spawn camping me, but he wasn't. I don't know why. So now I got 3 choppers on the field now. He's gonna bring up 2 more Tunguskas. And at this point, it's kind of just sort of like just try to overwhelm the AA net at this kind of the point of the game. He's gonna try and build up like a solid base, but unfortunately, the thing about this fucking map, right, is it's pretty hard to like hide anything, because like I can just see these, like there's nowhere to hide on this map. It just makes things so easy. I really hate like city-centered maps like this, because it's just awful. Because now I just bombed the Tunguskas pretty much. I lose 3 big that's pretty fucking atrocious, to be honest with you. And I try to get this one, but these planes suck ass in terms of accuracy, so that gets away over there. This thing doesn't even drop its cluster bombs, but I just told it to kill that thing and then evac, so it actually just kills it with the gun, which is pretty hilarious. Not really the best of scenario, but yeah. Almost overextend my stuff over to here. Let's speed it along here. I assumed I got all the Tunguskas, because I didn't see this one fire. But I noticed it now when it starts shooting at my fucking my AT choppers. Luckily that one just able to dodge it because it's got 10% ECM and whatnot. So that's pretty neat. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to micro this one back in time, so that one just instantly dies. Not as maneuverable as the other kind of chopper. So yeah. He's trying to re-establish defensive position. He'll put the Tunguska behind the building here. But that's not going to do much to protect it, because I'm already on the case. I got an infantry squad coming around here to sneak it into this building. And then that'll give me eyes on to whatever behind this tower here. I was surprised you could see that, but whatever. I just go and hunker down, put everything on return fire, stuff things behind the buildings, turn my book off and whatnot. Yeah. I'll slowly start trying to cap around, stuff like that. I was very surprised there wasn't like any engagements like over here. Just smoldering wrecks of planes. Yeah. Classic map design, everything just contains in one fucking spot. But anyway, we'll start aggressively posturing here. I'm already on the case here with 2 of these MiG-27M planes. I removed the 155 point ones that are like really high altitude and really like speedy fast, but with less ACM. And I did that because even though they got longer range on their missile, they never fucking hit anything. And lately, using these MiG-27M ATs, I found that even if you like don't micro them or like really do micro them, you can get like 2 out of 2 missiles to like directly hit onto a tank, and especially because it's so slow. Unlike the other version, it actually able to get both missiles off in one run, which is like incredibly useful and convenient. And it's got this really great cannon, so it can delete infantry and planes and whatnot. Not planes, helicopters. So yeah, we're going for the Tunguska. The Tunguska's dead. Unfortunately, I lose both of them to his fighters. I should have been microing my AA better. I just didn't really turn it on till now. I'm able to get onto like the back of them, but I'm just not able to kill them once again. But I heavily damage them. So we won't be seeing his fighter planes for like a while. Yeah, we just go ahead and try to bomb the command tank. It's kind of like the linchpin of his attack here. I can see him pushing up the Iglas. So we just go ahead and we bomb the Iglas. And then, yeah. Unfortunately, I lose it. But I'm trying my best to get this. I don't want to overextend with my fighters because I think these are like my last 2 fighters, I think, or something. I don't know. I lost quite a bit of planes. But I'm just going to dive onto this Igla because it's just a single Igla. So I can just do it with my choppers. It's going to take him like way too long to kill anything with that. I bring up another 2 AT planes because I can see this Tunguska. So bye-bye Tunguska. Yeah. So because of that, I'm pretty much able to get like free clearance to move my choppers up here again. We won't pause it just yet. I unfortunately only have these 2 choppers left in my deck. Like I only have 4. It's not that many. But unfortunately, the game's gonna end here soon. Average Bob, he's very new to 119th, so like it's respect on him for playing something different. I've seen him play like 3rd Armored and like 11th Calf and stuff like that, but he he only took 2 cards of fighters, 1 card of Tunguska, and I think like 1 card of Igla. So at this point, he has no more ground-based AA in his deck. So I just win because of that, because I just killed all the AA. I'm sure it won't be this easy in the future, that's for sure. And I was gonna cluster his blob of tanks right there. So like yeah, just able to cheaply spam my way into a victory. Like everything is like relatively like cheap. Like these 145 point planes. Like even though they're absolute garbage in terms of like bomb payload and overall health, they got decent speed. And they're just cheap and like I get very numerous, so I can just keep bringing them out. Because it's like literally only planes and air scale and stuff. But yeah, last, what was it? 4 planes, 4 bombers, I mean, and then 2 AT planes, and then 1 fighter, which I guess is decent. But yeah, it's kind of very, very interesting game. I did not want to do the tank platoon strat against Average Blob. He just knows a thing or two. It's just not gonna work. So yeah, that's pretty fun, pretty interesting. Really bringing out the power of the KDA with regards to the air spam. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one because I sure did. Till next time, Blob.